The making of a maverick inside the mind of a Sigma dad. Have you ever wondered what happens when that mysterious and independent Sigma male suddenly becomes a dad? You know the type, the lone wolf, the master of his own domain. Does he suddenly transform into a minivan driving, juice box serving soccer dad cliché? Not a chance. It's about shaping young minds, about passing on the tools for navigating this crazy world. How do these lone wolves shape young minds from toddler years to adulthood? Let's dive in and see what happens when a Sigma male becomes a dad. The art of the safety net, encouraging independence the Sigma way. A Sigma dad gets that independence is key. This isn't about coddling or sheltering, it's about equipping these little humans to become self-reliant badasses. But here's the thing, and this is where it gets interesting. This isn't about throwing them to the wolves and saying, "Figure it out, kid." It's about providing a safety net. Think of it like this. You're teaching someone to ride a bike. You don't just shove them down a hill and yell, "Pedal faster." You might run alongside them, holding the seat, maybe offering a few pointers. But eventually, you let go. You let them find their balance, feel the wind in their hair, and experience that rush of accomplishment. That's what the Sigma dad does. He encourages his kids to take risks, to try new things, to embrace the unknown. He knows that failure is just a stepping stone, a chance to learn and grow. It's about fostering that inner confidence, that "I've got this" attitude, while letting them know that it's okay to ask for help. That's the Sigma approach to independence. Question everything, raising a pack of skeptics. One of the hallmarks of a Sigma male is his ability to think for himself. He doesn't blindly follow the crowd, he questions everything. He challenges the status quo. And when it comes to raising kids, this questioning spirit becomes a core teaching. The Sigma dad doesn't want his kids to be robots, blindly following orders or accepting things at face value. He wants them to be free thinkers, critical thinkers, question askers extraordinaire. He doesn't shy away from tough conversations. He welcomes them. Dinner table debates, bring them on. Challenging the teacher's perspective, go for it. Questioning dad's own rules, absolutely. Now, this doesn't mean disrespect. It's about teaching kids to think critically, to analyze information, to form their own opinions based on reason and evidence. It's about fostering a healthy skepticism, a show-me-the-data approach to life. Not everyone's comfortable with their beliefs being challenged, with having their assumptions questioned. But the Sigma dad, he thrives on it. It's about raising kids who can think for themselves, who can navigate a world of misinformation and manipulation. The shared pursuit, connecting through hobbies, not forced family fun. Here's the thing about traditional family bonding activities. They often feel, well, forced. The awkward family photo ops, the obligatory holiday gatherings, the forced conversations that feel more like interrogations. The Sigma dad? He's not about that life. He understands that genuine connection comes from shared experiences, from mutual interests, from those moments of spontaneous laughter and shared passions. Instead of forcing family game night, he finds ways to connect with his kids through shared hobbies. Maybe it's hitting the trails for a mountain biking adventure, losing themselves in the flow of the ride. Maybe it's spending hours in the garage, tinkering on a project car, the grease-stained hands a badge of honor. It could be as simple as grabbing a couple of fishing poles and heading to the lake, the quiet companionship speaking volumes. It's about finding those activities that ignite a shared passion, that create a space for organic conversation and genuine connection. It's about building a foundation of shared experiences, of memories that will last a lifetime. Chapter 4. Playground Diplomacy. Letting kids fight their own battles. Picture this. You're at the playground and your kid gets into a bit of a scuffle with another kid over a toy. Your instinct might be to rush in, break it up, maybe give the other kid the side eye. But the Sigma dad? He hesitates. He observes. He sees this as a learning opportunity, a chance for his kid to develop some crucial life skills. He knows that conflict is inevitable, both on the playground and in life. It's a part of growing up and learning how to interact with others. And while it's tempting to shield our kids from every little bump and bruise, he understands that true resilience comes from facing challenges head-on. Now, this doesn't mean he's advocating for letting kids duke it out Lord of the Flies style. It's not about chaos or neglect. It's about giving them the space to work through conflicts independently, to develop their own conflict resolution skills. This is essential for their growth. It's about teaching them to stand up for themselves, to communicate their needs, and to find solutions that work for everyone involved. These are skills that will serve them well throughout their lives. Of course, he's there to step in if things escalate, if there's a real risk of harm. Safety is always a priority. But for the most part, he lets them navigate the social dynamics, offering guidance and support from the sidelines. He knows when to intervene and when to let them figure it out. Because the Sigma Dad knows that the playground is like a microcosm of the real world. It's a safe space for kids to learn and grow. It's where kids learn to negotiate, to compromise, to assert themselves. These experiences are invaluable in shaping their future interactions and relationships. Chapter 5. Actions speak louder, leading by example, not authority. Here's the thing about the Sigma Dad, he's not big on preaching. He doesn't believe in just talking the talk. He's not about lecturing his kids on the importance of hard work while he's lounging on the couch. Instead, he prefers to show them what hard work looks like. He understands that actions speak louder than words, that the most powerful lessons are often taught through example. He knows that kids learn best by watching and imitating. He embodies the values he wants to instill in his kids. Whether it's honesty, diligence, or kindness, he lives these values every day. He's a living, breathing example of integrity, of resilience, of that quiet confidence that comes from knowing your own worth. His actions speak volumes. His kids see him tackling challenges head-on, whether it's a demanding project at work or a DIY home renovation gone awry. They see his determination and problem-solving skills in action. They see him treating others with respect, even when they're being difficult. They learn the importance of empathy and patience. They see him pursuing his passions, whether it's hitting the gym, honing his craft, or simply losing himself in a good book. They understand the value of personal growth and self-care. And you know what? Kids are like sponges. They absorb everything. They watch, they listen, and they learn. They pick up on these subtle cues, these unspoken lessons, and they internalize them. These lessons become a part of who they are. The Sigma Dad understands that true leadership isn't about barking orders. It's about setting an example, about living a life that's worthy of emulation. He knows that his actions today will shape the leaders of tomorrow. Chapter 6. Beyond the textbook, decoding the language of human interaction. Now, the Sigma Dad, he's all about knowledge. But he also knows that true intelligence goes beyond book smarts. It's about understanding people, about navigating the complexities of human emotion. It's about developing emotional intelligence, that often overlooked superpower that allows you to connect with others on a deeper level. He teaches his kids to read people, not just books. He encourages them to pay attention to body language, to tone of voice, to the subtle cues that reveal what lies beneath the surface. He helps them understand that words are just one part of the equation, that true communication involves listening, observing, and empathizing. Because the Sigma Dad knows that in a world increasingly driven by technology, by virtual connections, the ability to connect with others on a human level, to build meaningful relationships, is more important than ever. Chapter 7. Adults in training preparing for the real world, one responsibility at a time. Now the Sigma Dad, he gets it. He understands the delicate balance between nurturing and preparing. Childhood is a time for exploration, for imagination, for skinned knees and carefree laughter. It's a magical period where every day is a new adventure. But he also sees it as a training ground for adulthood, a time to equip his kids with the skills and mindset they'll need to thrive in the real world. He knows that these early lessons will shape their future. He treats his kids like adults in training, not as fragile beings who need to be shielded from responsibility. He believes in their potential and capabilities. He involves them in age-appropriate decisions, giving them a voice in family matters, whether it's planning a vacation or choosing a new restaurant for dinner. This inclusion fosters a sense of belonging and importance. He assigns them chores not as punishments but as opportunities to contribute to the household, to learn valuable life skills, and to develop a sense of responsibility. These tasks teach them the value of hard work and cooperation. He might even give them a small allowance, teaching them the value of money, the importance of budgeting, and the empowering feeling of financial independence. This early financial education is crucial for their future. He provides guidance, support, and a healthy dose of patience as they navigate these new responsibilities. He knows that mistakes are part of the learning process. It's about empowering his kids to become self-sufficient, responsible, and capable adults who are ready to take on the world. He wants them to be confident in their abilities and prepared for whatever life throws their way. Raising Mavericks, the legacy of the Sigma Dad. So there you have it, a glimpse into the mind of a Sigma Dad, a breed apart. In a world that often tries to put people in boxes, the Sigma Dad is raising independent thinkers who can forge their own paths. He's equipping them with the tools to question, to challenge, to connect, and to lead, all while staying true to themselves. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insightful content.